Did you know that over 40% of seniors report feeling miserable after 70? It's a reality many don't talk about, but it's more common than you think. You may feel tired, lonely, or like you're losing your spark, but what if I told you the reasons for this might surprise you? And the solutions are simpler than you imagine. Stay with me, and I'll show you how to turn things around. The truth might shock you, but you don't have to stay stuck. In fact, making small changes can lead to big shifts. So if you're ready to feel better, let's dive in. Let me introduce you to Jane. She's 72 years old, and just like many others in her age group, she felt disconnected, lonely, and unsure about what to do with her days. After retiring, she found herself spending more time alone than she ever imagined, with little to look forward to. Her health wasn't what it used to be, and she felt like the best years of her life were behind her. Maybe you felt the same way. Lost in the quiet of an empty house, wondering where your purpose went, or dealing with aches and pains that make it hard to enjoy anything. But here's the thing, Jane wasn't alone in feeling this way. Many seniors face similar struggles, from the emotional weight of retirement to the physical toll that age brings. But what sets Jane apart is how she decided to change it. She didn't let herself stay stuck in that rut. She made small changes that led to big shifts in her happiness and health, and you can do the same. If you're ready to take control of your happiness and start feeling better, stay tuned. You're not alone, and there's hope for a brighter future, just like Jane found. If you're finding this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more practical advice to help you live your best life after 70. Reason number 1, lack of purpose after retirement. One of the hardest things for many seniors after 70 is adjusting to life without the daily routine of work. After decades of waking up with a clear mission, whether it's to go to the office, manage a business, or take care of a family, retirement can feel like a huge void. The structure, the responsibilities, and even the social interactions that come with work often disappear, leaving behind feelings of aimlessness. This is something Jane struggled with too. After retiring, she thought she would finally have time to relax and enjoy life, but instead she found herself feeling lost. What now? She kept asking herself. What's the point of another day if I have no reason to get up in the morning? If this resonates with you, you're not alone. Many seniors face the same challenge, but here's the truth. Retirement doesn't have to mean losing your sense of purpose. In fact, it can be a time to explore new passions, rediscover old hobbies, and find new ways to contribute to your community. So what can you do to find a new purpose? Start small and don't put pressure on yourself to find one big, life-changing goal right away. Purpose doesn't always have to come in the form of a big project. It can be something simple but meaningful to you. Here are a few things that might help. Volunteer. One of the most fulfilling ways to find purpose is by helping others. It doesn't have to be full-time work, but even a couple of hours a week can make a huge difference. Whether it's helping at a local food bank, tutoring children, or visiting elderly neighbours, giving back not only helps others, but also boosts your own sense of well-being. Reconnect with hobbies. Remember that hobby you used to love before life got busy? Maybe it's knitting, painting, gardening, or even reading. After retirement, you have the time to dive back into it. What you might not realise is that hobbies can bring you a sense of accomplishment and joy, and they may even open doors to new friendships or activities. Set small daily goals. Don't underestimate the power of daily goals. Simple things like making your bed, cooking a healthy meal, or walking around the block can help you feel more in control of your day. As Jane learned, setting small goals each day helped her feel a sense of purpose even when she didn't have work-related responsibilities to fulfill. You'd be surprised how much progress you can make, even in the smallest of tasks. Remember, purpose doesn't always have to be a grand mission. It's about finding meaning in the little things that add value to your life. And over time, these small steps can help you feel more fulfilled and happy. What gives you purpose after retirement? Do you have a hobby or activity that helps you stay fulfilled? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear how you stay motivated and find meaning in your daily life. By taking these small steps, you can start to build a new routine that brings joy and fulfillment back into your life. Just like Jane did, you can shift from feeling lost to feeling like every day counts. And if you're not sure where to begin, don't worry. Start with something simple. The most important thing is to take that first step. Finding a new purpose after retirement might take time, but it's worth the effort. Every small action you take will help you rediscover what truly matters. Reason number 2, physical health decline. As we age, our bodies naturally change. It's no surprise that after 70, many seniors start experiencing more aches, pains, and limitations. It's not uncommon to feel like the body just doesn't work the way it used to. Joint stiffness, lower energy levels, and chronic pain can sometimes make it feel like your body is holding you back from enjoying life the way you once did. Jane, for instance, struggled with this after she turned 70. She used to be active, enjoying walks in the park and gardening, but she found herself slowing down due to back pain and knee discomfort. It was like every movement hurt, she shared. I was starting to feel trapped in my own body. But here's the thing, while aches and pains may be inevitable, they don't have to define your life. The good news is that there are ways to manage and even reduce physical discomfort without needing to run marathons or push yourself to extremes. Small, gentle movements can make a world of difference. Physical activity is one of the most effective ways to maintain a good quality of life, even as we age. And you don't have to do intense workouts to feel better. Gentle, consistent movement can help reduce pain, increase flexibility, and boost overall energy. Here are some practical suggestions to help you stay active and feel better in your body. Gentle daily exercises. Stretching is a great way to keep your body flexible and reduce stiffness. Take a few minutes each morning to gently stretch your muscles. Simple stretches like reaching your arms overhead or stretching your legs one at a time can improve circulation and ease muscle tightness. Walking is one of the easiest and most accessible exercises for seniors. Whether it's around your house, through your neighborhood, or in a nearby park, just 10 to 15 minutes a day can work wonders. Walking not only helps improve mobility, but also has a positive impact on mental health, boosting your mood and energy levels. Yoga is another fantastic way to stay active while being gentle on the body. You don't need to twist yourself into complex poses, but basic yoga stretches can help improve balance, strengthen muscles, and reduce pain. Many online videos offer chair yoga or beginner-friendly routines that cater specifically to seniors. Small movements make a big difference. Even if you can't commit to a full workout, small movements throughout your day add up. Try standing up every hour to stretch, walk to the mailbox instead of driving, or do some simple chair exercises while watching TV. These minor actions can significantly increase your overall energy and decrease the discomfort you feel. After Jane started walking for just 10 minutes a day, she noticed a huge improvement in her energy and mood within just a few weeks. Her back pain didn't disappear completely, but it became more manageable. She felt more energetic throughout the day, and most importantly, her outlook on life shifted. Jane realized that the key wasn't about avoiding discomfort entirely, it was about staying active and moving through it. Have you noticed physical changes after 70? How do you stay active and keep your body moving? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your tips and experiences. The simple truth is this: staying active doesn't require drastic measures. You don't have to be a gym goer or an athlete to enjoy the benefits of physical movement. Small, gentle exercises can lead to significant improvements in how you feel physically and emotionally. By incorporating these activities into your daily routine, you can reduce pain, increase energy, and improve your overall sense of well-being. Remember, your body may change, but you don't have to let those changes control you. Take it slow, listen to your body, and gradually increase your activity. You might be surprised at how good it feels to keep moving, even in small ways. Reason number 3, social isolation. As we age, it's not uncommon for our social circles to shrink. Children move away, old friends pass, and the social networks we built over the years start to fade. By the time many seniors reach 70, they might find themselves living in relative isolation. The daily interactions with co-workers, neighbours, or even casual acquaintances are no longer a part of their routine. This sense of isolation can weigh heavily on mental health, leading to loneliness, sadness, and even depression. Jane was no exception. After her retirement, she noticed her social life started to dwindle. She didn't have the constant interaction from co-workers or the social events she once attended. "I used to have lunch dates with friends and go to community events," Jane recalls. "But suddenly I was just at home, day after day, alone with my thoughts." Loneliness is a very real issue for seniors, and it can have serious consequences on both mental and physical health. But here's the good news. You don't have to live isolated. Even small social connections can drastically improve your well-being and help you feel part of something again. Join a local group or club. One of the best ways to combat isolation is by finding a group where you can meet people with similar interests. Whether it's a book club, a gardening group, or even a fitness class, joining a local group can give you a sense of belonging and help you make new friends. Many communities offer groups specifically designed for seniors, and they can provide regular opportunities to connect with others. Reconnect with old friends. Sometimes the best way to overcome loneliness is by reaching out to people you've lost touch with over the years. Pick up the phone, write a letter, or schedule a video call. You'd be amazed at how much joy a simple conversation can bring. Reconnecting with old friends can reignite feelings of connection and provide a sense of continuity in your life. Chat with neighbours. You don't have to wait for a big event to start socialising. Sometimes the best connections are right next door. Take the time to chat with your neighbours, whether it's over the fence during a walk or at a community event. Small interactions like these can build friendships and give you a greater sense of community. Use technology to your advantage. If getting out of the house is difficult, or if you're far from family and friends, technology can be a lifesaver. Video calls, social media, and even simple messaging apps can help you stay in touch with loved ones. Jane, for example, found that reconnecting with old friends through regular video calls made a huge difference in her social life. While nothing replaces face-to-face interaction, technology can bridge the gap and help you stay connected with those who matter most. Jane decided to make a change. She started attending a weekly book club at her local library, something she had always wanted to do but never had the time for. Not only did she enjoy the intellectual stimulation, but it also gave her a group of people to look forward to seeing every week. In addition to that, Jane began video calling old friends she hadn't spoken to in years. She found that even though they were miles apart, reconnecting through technology gave her a sense of connection and camaraderie that she had been missing. Through these small efforts, Jane didn't just fill her calendar, she filled her heart with the warmth of human connection. Her loneliness slowly faded as she realized that there were many ways to stay socially engaged, no matter how old you are. Have you found new ways to stay socially connected as you've gotten older? What's worked for you? Tell us your tips and experiences in the comments below. We'd love to hear how you keep your social life active and fulfilling. Social connections, no matter how big or small, are essential for our mental well-being, especially as we age. Don't let isolation become the norm. Take small steps to build and maintain meaningful relationships, and you'll be amazed at the positive impact it can have on your life. Whether it's through a local group, reconnecting with old friends, or simply chatting with neighbours, staying socially engaged is a powerful way to improve your happiness and outlook on life. Reason number 4. Mental health struggles. As we age, it's easy to start feeling like the best years are behind us. Our bodies change, we retire from work, and sometimes it can feel like life has slowed down. This shift can often bring about feelings of sadness or even depression. The truth is, mental health struggles are just as common for seniors as physical health challenges, and they shouldn't be ignored. Jane found herself struggling with this reality after she retired. "I thought I'd be happier with more time for myself," she shared, "but I started to feel more anxious and a bit down. I missed the routine and excitement of work, and I felt like I didn't have a purpose anymore. It's completely normal for seniors to experience feelings of loss or uncertainty about the future. But here's the good news. Mental health is something we can work on, no matter our age. There are simple steps you can take to improve your mental well-being and stay sharp as you age. Practice mindfulness. One of the most effective ways to improve mental health is through mindfulness. Mindfulness helps you stay in the present moment and can alleviate feelings of anxiety or depression. Jane started meditating for just 10 minutes a day, and it made a world of difference. She found that focusing on her breath and clearing her mind gave her a sense of calm and control. Over time, she noticed that her worries and negative thoughts started to dissipate. Stay mentally active. Keeping your brain active is crucial. Engage in activities that challenge your mind, like reading, doing puzzles, or learning something new. It's important to stay curious and keep your brain engaged. Whether it's solving a crossword puzzle, playing a memory game, or reading books on topics that interest you, mental stimulation is key to maintaining cognitive health. Seek therapy or join support groups. Sometimes the most beneficial step you can take is seeking help from a professional. Therapy or support groups for seniors can provide a safe space to talk about any mental health challenges you may be facing. Jane, for example, joined a local support group where she could share her experiences and hear others' stories. This sense of connection and understanding helped her feel less alone in her struggles. Start journaling. Writing down your thoughts can be incredibly therapeutic. Journaling helps you process emotions and reflect on your day. Jane began journaling each evening, writing about what went well and what she was grateful for. This small habit became a way for her to focus on the positives in her life, even on days when things didn't go as planned. Jane's journey toward better mental health began with small, simple habits. Meditation, journaling, and seeking support helped her slowly shift her mindset. Over time, she found that she had more control over her thoughts and emotions, which improved her overall mood and outlook on life. These practices weren't about changing her circumstances, but about changing how she approached them. Do you have a mental health routine? What activities help you stay sharp and mentally active after 70? Share your tips and thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear what works for you. Taking care of your mental health is just as important as taking care of your physical health. You are never too old to prioritize your well-being. Simple practices like mindfulness, mental challenges, therapy, or journaling can make a world of difference in how you feel mentally and emotionally. By taking small steps every day, you can improve your mental health and find more joy in your everyday life. Reason number 5, unresolved grief and loss. The loss of a loved one is one of life's hardest challenges, and as we age, it can seem like we're faced with more and more goodbyes. For many seniors, the emotional void left by these losses can feel overwhelming, leading to sadness, loneliness, and sometimes depression. Whether it's a spouse, family member, or close friend, grief can linger long after the loss, leaving us feeling stuck in a place of sorrow. Jane experienced this deeply after losing her husband a few years ago. "I never imagined life without him," she said. "After he passed, I felt like a part of me was gone. I tried to move on, but the grief was always there, holding me back from really enjoying life." Grief is a natural part of life, but when left unaddressed, it can negatively impact our emotional health. The good news is that it's possible to process and heal from grief no matter how long it's been since the loss. Finding support and taking active steps toward healing can help you find joy again, even in the face of loss. Join a grief support group. One of the most powerful ways to cope with grief is by connecting with others who understand what you're going through. Many communities offer grief support groups where you can share your feelings and experiences with people who have been through similar losses. Jane found that joining a grief support group gave her the space to talk about her husband without feeling judged. She could express her sadness openly and hear others' stories, which helped her feel less alone in her grief. Talk to a counselor or therapist. Speaking to a counselor or therapist who specializes in grief can help you process your emotions in a healthy way. Sometimes just talking to a professional can provide a sense of relief and understanding. Therapy can offer tools to navigate the stages of grief and help you find closure. Allow yourself to grieve. It's important to remember that grief is a process that doesn't have a set timeline. Many seniors feel pressured to move on or get over it, but healing takes time. Allow yourself to feel the sadness, anger, or frustration that comes with loss. It's okay to not be okay, and it's okay to grieve for as long as you need. Create rituals for remembrance. Sometimes it's helpful to create small rituals or activities to honor the memory of your loved one. Whether it's lighting a candle on their birthday or creating a photo album, these acts of remembrance can provide a sense of peace and connection. After Jane lost her husband, she struggled with finding closure. She spent many months feeling stuck in her grief, unable to fully move forward. But when she joined the grief support group, things started to change. She shared her feelings with others who understood, and she realized that healing wasn't about forgetting. It was about finding a way to live with the memories and the love that remained. Through this support, Jane was able to process her grief and start living her life with renewed purpose and joy. Have you experienced the loss of a loved one? How did you find comfort and begin the healing process? Share your story below. We would love to hear how you coped with grief and found peace. Grief is a natural part of aging, and it's something that many seniors experience. But just because you're grieving doesn't mean you have to suffer in silence. Finding support, allowing yourself to grieve, and seeking professional help can be powerful steps in the healing process. Remember, healing takes time, but it's possible to find joy again, even after loss. Reason number 6, unhealthy habits and diet. As we age, our habits and lifestyle choices can have a significant impact on our overall happiness and health. Many seniors find themselves continuing unhealthy habits, whether it's eating processed foods, not getting enough sleep, or not moving enough. That can have a lasting effect on their well-being. These habits can leave us feeling sluggish, low in energy, and even more miserable as we grow older. Jane, for instance, was struggling with her diet for years. She often ate comfort foods that were quick and easy but didn't offer much nutritional value. "I didn't think much about my eating habits," she explained. "I'd eat whatever was convenient, lots of processed foods, and I never got enough sleep." As a result, she felt tired all the time and her mood started to dip. Like many seniors, Jane had accepted this as part of aging, but when she decided to make small changes, her life transformed. You don't have to overhaul your entire lifestyle to see improvement. Small changes in diet and daily habits can make a world of difference in how you feel physically and emotionally. Cut back on processed foods. Processed foods, which are often high in sugar, salt and unhealthy fats, can drain your energy and leave you feeling sluggish. By cutting back on processed snacks and meals, you can start feeling more energized and focused. Instead, aim to fill your plate with whole, nutrient-rich foods. Start with one meal a day, perhaps a healthy salad or grilled vegetables, and see how it makes you feel. Add more fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables are packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that can improve your mood and energy levels. Consider adding a colorful variety of produce to your meals, things like leafy greens, berries, apples, and carrots. The natural sugars in fruits provide sustained energy without the crashes that come with sugary snacks. Prioritize sleep. Sleep is crucial for mental and physical health, and it's one area that many seniors neglect. Poor sleep can contribute to mood swings, memory issues, and decreased energy. To improve your sleep, create a calming nighttime routine. Avoid caffeine and electronics in the evening, and try to stick to a consistent sleep schedule. Jane noticed that when she started getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night, her energy levels skyrocketed, and she felt more alert throughout the day. Drink more water. Dehydration can also contribute to feelings of fatigue and irritability. Make sure you're drinking enough water each day. Aim for at least 8 glasses. Adding water-rich foods like cucumbers, watermelon and oranges to your diet can also help keep you hydrated. Jane was initially hesitant to make changes to her diet, but once she switched to a more plant-based lifestyle, cutting back on processed foods and focusing on whole foods like vegetables, grains and legumes, she noticed a dramatic improvement. Her energy levels were through the roof, and she felt more positive and vibrant. She also prioritized sleep, getting a full 7 hours every night, which left her feeling rested and rejuvenated. Jane's small adjustments not only improved her physical health, but also gave her a mental boost, helping her feel more happy and engaged in life. What are your favorite healthy meals or snacks after 70? Share your go-to nutritious recipes or tips in the comments below. We'd love to hear your ideas for staying healthy. By making small but impactful changes in your diet and sleep habits, you can drastically improve how you feel, both physically and emotionally. Start with one change, and over time you'll notice how much better you feel, whether it's more energy, a brighter mood, or just an overall sense of well-being. It's never too late to adopt healthier habits that can make your golden years truly shine. Reason number 7, negative thinking and aging mindset. As we age, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that getting older means decline, whether it's in our health, abilities, or even our overall sense of joy. Many seniors hold on to the belief that aging brings nothing but limitations, which can have a detrimental effect on their mental well-being. In reality, negative thinking about aging can actually make the process of growing older feel more difficult and discouraging. Jane, for instance, used to feel like her best years were behind her. I thought aging meant slowing down, losing my strength and being less capable, she shared. I couldn't help but feel like life was passing me by. But what Jane didn't realize at the time was that her mindset was holding her back. She wasn't alone in her thinking. Many seniors share this feeling. But when Jane made a shift in her perspective, everything changed. The way we perceive aging can have a profound effect on how we experience it. Negative thoughts can affect everything from our energy levels to how we approach new opportunities. But with the right mindset, aging can be one of the most fulfilling chapters of your life. Change your mindset. Begin by recognizing that aging is a privilege. While it may come with challenges, it also comes with wisdom, experience, and an opportunity to live with intention. You may not be able to do everything you once could, but there are countless ways to live a rich and meaningful life at any age. Reframe your thoughts to focus on the positives of aging, appreciating the freedom, the knowledge, and the new experiences that come with it. Practice gratitude. One of the simplest yet most powerful ways to shift your mindset is by practicing gratitude. Start a daily gratitude practice. Write down 3 things you're grateful for every morning or before bed. This can help you focus on the good things in your life, rather than the things you feel you've lost. Gratitude has been shown to improve mental health, increase happiness, and reduce stress, which can make aging feel more fulfilling. Focus on what you can do. Instead of focusing on what you can't do, shift your attention to what you still can. Maybe you can't run marathons anymore, but you can still take a walk in the park, enjoy a hobby, or spend quality time with family. The key is to celebrate the small wins. Find things that bring you joy and focus on them, rather than dwelling on the limitations. Surround yourself with positive people. Surrounding yourself with people who have an optimistic view of aging can help lift your spirits. Look for communities, whether online or in person, where people encourage one another to live life to the fullest at every stage. A positive support system can make all the difference in how you view your own aging process. When Jane shifted her perspective on aging, her entire outlook changed. Instead of focusing on her physical limitations, she began practicing gratitude daily. She started to appreciate the little things, the quiet moments with family, the joy of a simple walk in the garden, and the freedom of not having to rush through life. This new perspective made her feel more at peace and content. She realized that aging didn't mean decline. It meant an opportunity to embrace new experiences and cherish the present. I never realized how much my negative thinking was affecting me, Jane reflected. Now I feel a renewed sense of joy and purpose. How do you stay positive about aging? What small mindset shifts have helped you embrace this stage of life? Share your tips with us in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. By focusing on what you can do, practicing gratitude, and embracing the privilege of growing older, you can shift from a negative mindset to one of empowerment. Aging doesn't have to mean decline. With the right attitude, it can be a time of growth, joy, and fulfillment. It's all about perspective. And with a shift in mindset, you can transform your golden years into the best years yet. Remember, the way you feel at 70 and beyond is in your hands. With small changes in your habits and a positive mindset, you can transform this chapter into one of the best yet. It's never too late to make a change, and the power is within you. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and share this video with someone who needs to hear it today. Your support helps us spread this important message and empower more people to live their best life after 70. Don't forget to subscribe and check out our next video, where we'll dive into more tips on how to embrace the aging process and make the most of every moment.